Hello, this is the big DOW Down 97 for a poll video today. This might be the first public one. There is a private one. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one public yet. We'll have to see how it goes. I will be playing a bit of Melee today. And let me just synchronize Ice Climbers. There we go. So now I know, like, when I press the Ice Climbers button in the video, I'm also saying Ice Climbers in the video, in the recording, because I'm not using the software for both. So this is a thing we do most nights on DAO's polls at 8:30 p.m. EST. We typically post a poll. You'll see the server, it's a Discord server, you'll see the link to join it in the top of the description, probably, if I remember. And today's poll, or at least not today, it was like 2 days ago now, because I'm recording this late, was about extrinsic versus intrinsic motivation. So if you don't know what that means, it's talking about what motivates you to do things, Was it intrinsic factors or internal factors, like your own self-fulfillment, or was it external factors, like, let's say, your parents wanting you to do something or something, So where does most of your motivation come from? Is it the first source or the second source? So the two different options, extrinsic, intrinsic. We have, hold on, I'm just kind of focusing on against this Falco right now. I gotta take a stock and I'll talk more. Oh, and okay, this guy's kind of shredding me, but it's okay. We'll die sometimes. I'm not gonna be playing the best because I'm kind of talking while doing this. So my choice was that I say that I have more intrinsic than extrinsic motivation. However, the poll results so far have shown that it's mostly even. Like it's 50-50 the options. Some people are more, it's not a obvious answer. Not everybody has more extrinsic and not everybody has more intrinsic. It's really dependent on the person you ask. And so I chose that because I do most of things out of self-fulfillment. Like, you could ask me, why am I making this video right now? Nobody asked me to make this video. I just wanted to talk about my stance on this topic, about motivation. Oh, screw this guy. Yeah, screw him. So I am mostly extrinsic. So not extrinsic, intrinsic. And if you know me, you probably would agree. Like, if I don't care about like a subject in school, I will not care much for it at all. Like, okay, what's the lag coming from? This kind of just spiked real quick. Okay, so what I really wanted to talk about today was excessive intrinsic and excessive extrinsic motivation. So what can happen if you have too much of one relative to the other? So I want to think about too much intrinsic motivation, where most of the reasons you do things have nothing to do with external factors. That down tilt really killed me from the side. That's crazy. So when you have too much motivation from external factors, what the hell? From internal factors, what the hell's stopping you from just burning out and not wanting to do anything at all? Like, if you lose motivation to do that thing, you lose motivation to do that thing. Okay. And I'm dead. Never mind, he didn't forward smash, so I don't die. Oh, I killed him, dude? That's crazy. Never mind, I don't kill him. Did I kill him there? No, I do not. I kill him there, though. No, I'm at 72% Sopo. I'm gonna finish this game and I'll keep talking. Actually, I'm just keep talking. Burnout. Burnout can happen when, you lose all motivation to do something. It's depression. People get depressed because they're burnt out. People get depressed. Yeah, depressed. Depressed is bad. Depression's bad. Depression is a bad enough thing. I don't need to think of more reasons why burnout is bad. Like, you'll get the burnout because you're going to be overworking yourself. You're going to be ignoring your needs to do things. If you have too much intrinsic motivation to do a certain thing, you're going to be ignoring your limits. You're going to keep pushing yourself even though you probably can't. And maybe you'll get addicted. Like, look at why did I move my phone away? This is my microphone. Like maybe you'll have like you'll be a workaholic. Do you want to be a workaholic when you grow up? Probably not, man. It sounds good on paper. Yes, I would love to have my motivations to just be a workaholic, to be self-fulfilled through feeding myself to a corporation. Or I guess if you're like self-employed, it doesn't really apply. What is this guy doing? Top for a cookie. I want to talk. Huh? Are we playing the game? I can't tell. Hello? You can't just stop doing anything after I... Okay, whatever. Another result, another byproduct of that, of excessive intrinsic motivation. I don't want to keep saying excessive intrinsic motivation, but you know that's what I'm talking about. Is like, you'll become a perfectionist. You'll obsess over every little detail. You know, if you care so much about it yourself, and not many others care about it for you, or on your behalf, you could become a perfectionist in that regard, you know? I don't have excessive, as you can probably tell by this video is not perfect. This video is not, I do not care if this video is perfect. I don't really care if it gets out online, I make imperfect videos. And I killed Nana. Well, I didn't kill her, I just missed the save, so I don't know. Oh, man, this guy died. Okay. And eventually become ignorant to everything else. If you have, because it doesn't affect other people, so you can be like, oh, you can be completely self-absorbed. Ooh. Okay. You know, I had a friend who was obsessed with, who defined her self-worth with her grades, you know, and eventually, after 5 years of just obsessing over her academic performance, she just couldn't take it anymore, because I asked her if she had any extrinsic motivation. I explicitly said extrinsic motivation. I was thinking about this exact topic. And she was like, no, not really. It's mostly just me. I wanted it. I wanted it. She doesn't, but after a while, she stopped caring. And so what happened? She just stopped coming to school. She stopped doing anything, you know? She stopped studying for tests. She failed some exams. And that will happen to you. This is a normal thing that happens. If this is happening to you right now, don't worry. It's slumps happen, and it feels like no matter what people say, you'll never get out of it. But you probably will eventually, unless you don't. Please, but that's a different thing, you know. And so I told her she needs to find a balance. She needs to have things that she cares about herself, but also have an external factor, like going for good grades. You want to go to university or something, I don't know. She says she doesn't really care about university. She'll go to a college if she really wants to, if she really needs to. But, well, what other reason do you have to get good grades if your parents don't care? You don't care about your future education. You don't care about your anything other than how the grades made you feel. The self-fulfillment that they gave you. Okay, this guy sucks. Why are we doing this? Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. He really bounced like that? And he does. I think. I don't know. Yeah, he does. So that's a byproduct of too much intrinsic, you know? Because you just have no one else as a foothold for you, you eventually just can't do anything anymore. So now, let's think about excessive extrinsic motivation, you know? When you have too little care for your own regard. Oh, I muted him. When you have too little care for your own regard, and it's mostly external factors. I'm gonna give some things that can happen. Like, for example, you can have little interest or enjoyment in what you're actually doing, because it's not really you who are interested in it, it's someone else. Because why would you have no internal intrinsic motivation if you don't care for it, you know? You can have a huge fear of failure, although this is also the case with excessive intrinsic. You fear repercussions. No, this is not perfection. This is like a different form of perfectionism. One of them has to do with your own self-worth, one of them has to do with the fear of repercussion. Like, I'm gonna use another grades example. What if your parents, you feel a reprimandation if you get poor grades? No, that was a good kill. He dies, yeah. He could have lived if he stayed a little longer. You might prioritize results over the actual process. Like, you don't actually care about what you're doing. You just want to have a result that you can use, despite the fact that the result doesn't mean anything in the end. It's how you got there. It's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's the journey, guys. Don't listen to me. I almost said it's not about the journey. It's about the destination. It's not about the destination. It's the journey. And I missed a handoff. Okay, the reason I'm playing poorly, well, some of the reason I'm playing poorly, usually I just play poorly anyway, is because I am playing without the faceplate on my controller. Because if I have the faceplate on, it's really okay. Screw this guy and his forward smashes, eh? Yeah, I'm not playing this if you're gonna disrespect me like that. And yes, I know I could have probably just killed him because he's only spamming forward smash, but I just don't want to play against someone who's just doing that, man. And I also don't want to play against Dr. Mario. That's just always a given. No one ever wants to play against Dr. Mario. Screw this character. What was I talking about? Literally, all these bums do is charge forward smash. Mario and Dr. Mario players are all the same. They just keep doing that and hope it works. And it does work, because the character has a BS hitbox for that. Ha! Don't grab me when Nana's right there, buddy. That's right. Don't taunt Nana. We gotta keep you alive. You might be dependent on validation. Like, your self-worth might be dependent on validation. Wow, this guy just down smashed twice. It's okay, I'll just smash attack him more. He might down smash too. Yeah. Oh no, I accidentally killed myself. Okay. You're going to be dependent on validation. Your self-worth will be dependent on what other people think of you. Because if you have no reason to believe in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, or you have no reason to believe in yourself, then the only reason to believe in Owl is the only thing you care about is other people's opinion of you. God, I hate playing as Dr. Mario. I'm so glad this guy killed himself. Not in real life, obviously. He SD'd. My bad. He self-destructed. My fault for the language, guys. Oh, thank God, Nana got out of tumble last second. Alright. Okay. You can also experience burnout again. Wow, he shielded all of that? That's crazy. I love short hop aerials on ACs. I don't know why I don't use them anymore. Okay, no desync, but that's fine because Nana can like no synced side B, but it's fine because Nana can just down smash him, I guess. Oh, come on. This guy is juggernauting me as Dr. Mario. Am I really gonna let that? Okay, yeah. Am I really gonna let that happen? You can experience burnout in a different way. Like when you have a lack of self-worth, you're gonna be depressed and then you're gonna burn out. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You're gonna have no motivation whatsoever. And then also, you'll be a constant victim of comparison, and everyone knows that comparison is the thief of joy. And I want to talk about someone I knew who suffered from excessive intrinsic mode. Why did I press play again? I do not want to play again. God, I am stuttering. Who suffered from excessive extrinsic motivations. So, his parents were quite abusive. I'm not going to say much more than that. But what he learned was that after he quote-unquote gained his independence from them, he started doing whatever the hell he wanted, everything that he wasn't allowed to do. Because before, in the past, his parents made him do, his only reason to do things was because his parents made him. He never did what he wanted. So he became, the things that he wanted to do shifted as he had no control over himself. He started wanting more. Okay, that force slash hit me. It's a BS hitbox. I think it should not linger for like the 30 frames it does. Okay, whatever. You know? And so after he gained his independence, he just did whatever. From the worst things you can possibly think of when I said that, that's what he was doing after his parents, after his motivation stopped being just his parents' motivations. From his factors were more than just his parents. If that makes sense. Well, that kills me. That downhill kills me. Future Dao coming in to say that in this example, I didn't mention that there was a large shift in him from excessive extrinsic motivation to excessive intrinsic motivation, where he stopped caring at all what other people thought, which is the downside of excessive intrinsic motivation, and started having the downsides of excessive intrinsic motivation, where he became overtly selfish, where, he stopped caring what people thought at all, and he looked out for number one, or I guess he just stopped caring about everything else, Okay, and that's pretty much all I have to really say. I think it's important for you to know your balance, whether or not you have too much of one than the other. Because obviously I just mentioned why it's so bad. I just talked for like 8 minutes about it. Oh, come on, he shielded that? This ice block? And I didn't grab? Why didn't I grab? Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish this melee game and then I'll do a quick outro. Though I've never done an outro, so I don't know. I might just end it. I hope this outro ends it. Oh, come on! I don't know why I always think that's gonna work. It never does. And I kill myself. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm not playing this guy. And then I kill this out. The game's over. I'm not doing that. This is what it sounds like when I have the faceplate back on, by the way. This is why I take it off. But, like, I don't have the C-stick and the control stick have a lot less... They're a lot less controlled when you have it off, because, there's nothing stopping them from pushing too far. So it's harder to do more precise movements, which is why I was failing at air dodges and... Well, I was getting dash dashes, I think. But yeah, you gotta monitor your balance, and if you can't, then it sucks. God, it just sucks. What else is there to say?